it's Snowy, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be drawing if warrior cat names were taken literally. As you can see, I have a new overlay thing around the edge of my video. I don't know if you guys like it, but I decided I might as well try it out. Feel free to voice your opinion in the comments. By the way, I am starting up an official Discord server for my channel. Yeah, I don't know exactly when I'll be done with everything for it. I'm not the best at tech, but my brother's helping me out, so he's been really nice. Yeah, anyway, I'm just starting off by sketching all 10 cats. That's right, I'm drawing 10 of them, all in full color. And full body too. So I did Ravenpaw, and then Little Cloud, and then Honey Fern. Yeah, Little Cloud he's so easy to draw, it's just Little Cloud. And then I'm drawing Bright next. And, I mean, she was pretty easy. In fact, I draw her a lot. She's my second favorite warriors pair, my first being Grey Wing and Turtletail. And then after that, I drew White Storm because I thought that he would go really well with Little Cloud. Just bigger and stormier. I love those little cat clouds though. Maybe I should make an original species. Are those already a species? I should look that up. Anyway, after that, I did a stone fur. So my idea for stone fur was basically he's kind of rooted to the ground with stone, and his whole body is made of stone, and he's kind of cracking. I don't know. He just kind of looks like he has worms on him or something. Oh well. It looks better in line. Yeah, well. After that, I did frost fur. I really like how she turned out, actually. I also did Flametail afterwards, and then I wanted to make them in sort of a yin-yang type thing, so his tail was like the opposite of hers. But yeah, I think I need to practice drawing fire because his just looks nothing like fire. But before I drew him, I drew Daisy, and I honestly just really like this Daisy. She's just so cute. But yeah, after that, then I drew Flametail, and I started by drawing the fire upside down, and then I decided it wasn't long enough, so I added a bit extra. And then yeah, so I decided he'd just be looking down at his tail, because I mean, if your tail was on fire, who wouldn't look at their tail? Oh wait, I don't have a tail. Or do I? But yeah, and then to top it all, I got long tail, and I didn't end up making this tail so long just because I couldn't make it all the same width. It was just too difficult. But yeah, I started lining Little Cloud. He was the easiest. Then White Storm, and I decided to put eyebrows on all of them, even though I didn't even draw some of them with eyebrows. But you know, might as well make it consistent. After that, I did Daisy, and I think she might be one of my favorites. She's just so soft looking. But yeah, when I was coloring, I kind of forgot she was that daisies were white too. So I started coloring her yellow like I would have colored Golden Flower, but then I'm like, wait, no, daisies are white. I decided to make an extra layer for just stuff like White Storm's lightning bolts and Flametail's flamey tail that weren't really lines or color, they just kind of went there. For Honey Fern, I also really like her. She just has that expression. Oh, by the way, I was reminded of Lionpaw's Honey video by Moon Kitty. So if you haven't seen that, it's a really hilarious video. And if you haven't heard of Moon Kitty, what have you been doing? Are you even in the fandom? Oh wait, you're probably my parents. Cool. But yeah, I'll leave a link. And then I started lining Brightheart. She's really fun overall. Just very optimistic and bright, and I love drawing her. Although I draw her differently every time. Well, most of it's the same, but I give her like different scars. But yeah, at the end I added like a nice glow to her heart so that it really did seem bright. Then I went back and fixed Honeyfern because she was looking a bit weird. I tried to put her heart on the same layer as White Storm's lightning and stuff, but in the end I decided it looked better with lines. I kind of regret it now, but oh well, that's fine. I had a lot of difficulties drawing a symmetrical heart though for some reason. I forgot until now that I have a symmetrical line tool if I had really needed to use it. After this, I worked on our nervous boy, Ravenpaw. I just felt like he would be the scaredest? Is that a word? Scarediest? I'm having an existential crisis, help. But yeah, I just felt like that shocked face suited him so perfectly. He's always worrying about something or another. And I feel like he would just shut down if he saw that his paw just turned into a raven. Poor guy. Oh, poor Raven too. Feel kind of bad for it. Doesn't have any feet. But yeah. Afterwards, I decided to line Stone Fur. He is pretty fun. I wanted to use a lot of sharp angles that looked a bit like stalagmites, but I don't know if I really got the right effect. In the end though, I think I liked all of them. My least favorite probably has to be Frost Fur. I'm not sure. Frost Fur or Ravenpaw. Sorry, Ravenpaw. Yeah, but when I did the line art, I changed the tail because I thought it just looked a bit too floofy. I always imagined Stone Fur as just kind of a shorter haired cat, and you know, I wanted to draw him as the mental image I had, but I didn't fix that until after I had finished drawing him. Yeah, the paws still see are when I take long breaks and stuff, or I drew this around breakfast time, so I had to take a long pause and go eat. It's really good French toast. But yeah, here I go fixing Stone Fur's tail. Stone Fur. Oh my gosh, I always say that. Stone Fur. You'd think I'd get it right when his fur is literally made of stone just so that I can remember, but apparently not. Yeah, but Frost Fur, I don't know, I don't really like her expression. I feel like I could have done better. The ice wasn't too bad though. Yeah. Another thing I struggled with was the background. I even ended up changing it after I stopped recording, but you'll see that later. So, there's not much more to talk about drawing-wise, so I guess I'll just talk about other stuff. Like the Discord server. So, like I said before, I'm not very good with technology. But since my brother's been helping me, I think I'll have the Discord server up very soon, maybe even by the release of this video, in which case I will have it below in the description, so take a look, and I'll probably also have a pinned comment. But yeah, over there you can put your fan art if you have any. I feel like that just sounds really, you don't need to draw fan art, there's no need. But there's places where you can request stuff, just general chats. Like, I love to talk with you guys. I'm like an outgoing introvert. But yeah. So I really enjoyed this drawing process. I usually don't use so many layers, but I thought that it would be fitting. I just had so many different types of things like ice and stuff that need to be at a lower opacity and different layers and different stuff. Oh my goodness, it was all over the place. But yeah, here I am trying to go with the Longtail's tail, and I tried so hard. I really did, but in the end I just made it short because I can't draw that long of a tail. I even cheated a bit by duplicating it, but in the end I still had to draw like half of it myself, so. Another thing I really struggled with was Longtail's stripes, but we'll get to that later. Next, I did all the names. I decided to do it in a color that they would have like on their character. So in the case of Ravenpaw, I did like a dark purpley black because that's the color of the raven. I did Daisy yellow, but that's because I forgot that daisies are white, not yellow. And I changed it, don't worry. And then I did Little Cloud and White Storm. White Storm because, you know, he's white. He got to be blue because that's the color of his reign. And then Longtail. And then Flame Tail. And, yeah. When I do coloring, I put gray over the background because then I can see areas that might just be left white, like, for example, Daisy's daisies. And I won't, like, mess up and accidentally forget to color that part. So, yeah. Ravenpaw was really quick and easy. He's just straight colors. Brightheart was a little more difficult. She has, of course, the scars, and which I actually forgot to line art. So, but the stripes on like her patches, I just couldn't get them the right color. So finally, I just settled at this. And honestly, I still don't know. It looks like she's wearing pinstripe pants or something, and I don't like it. But yeah, here I remembered that daisies are white, so I fixed that. And yeah, made her her nose and her ears a nice warm red color. I like to make the ears and the nose the same color. It just makes everything so much more simple. And then here's Honeyfern. She had a lot of colors. She has, of course, her little stripes, or kind of splashy stripes, I don't know, and her ferns, and then her honey. Very important. But yeah, I did a darkish yellow color for the outline and then a transparent light yellow for the honey, but I'll go back and do that later. Little Cloud, I was going to put stripes all over the cloud, but in the end I just didn't think it looked right. So, Frost Fur, so simple, just white, and then Stone Fur, just gray, so those were both really easy. Flametail, I had a bit more trouble. I wasn't sure what to put on his face, so in the end I just kind of put little stripes like the ones on my character, and then gave him little back stripes and a lighter stomach. His eyes, I looked up what color his eyes were, and like lots of pictures were blue, but also a lot were green. So in the end, I just put blue because that's what Moon Kitty did. If you can't tell, I really like Moon Kitty. Yeah, but the tail flame, I decided to put some gradients, but I'm not really sure if I like it. It's the flame tail part of flame tail is probably my least favorite part of the whole thing, but I like the rest of it pretty good. That's why it's not my least favorite, because I like his little pelt patterns and his expression. And here is Longtail's horrible stripes. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasted so much time. This is at times 16 speed, by the way. So I did like, I just could not find something I liked. The face patterns were easy enough, but the tail was, yeah. I don't think I like how he looks. He reminds me too much of Bumblestripe. Yeah. I went back and colored Ravenpaw's lines, and I decided that I'd color everyone's line because, you know, it's not fair to just color Ravenpaw's. I think it's a good touch. I like coloring line art. Speaking of coloring line art, if you noticed, my character now has like purple pupils, but like around the pupil in the line art. I don't know, it's weird, but I accidentally did that, and now I think I like it. So that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah. The reason I added the frame around it was, one, so that I could have an excuse to put my avatar there because I love her, and two, to just put some general info, because I have a feeling people are gonna ask me what program I use, and it's a Medibang Paint, so it's right down there, and I go by she or her. It's my pronouns. I'm Snowcat, you can call me Snowy, and I'm an artist and animator. Don't worry guys, I'm still working on animations. I've been drawing the past few videos, but I am working on 2 map parts right now, so they'll be out soon. One of them is for King and Lionheart, and the other one is for Don't Mess With